All right, we're back for the start of the second half here between Edmonton Ross Sheppard and Calgary's Lester B. Pearson. We have a 53-34 score in favor of Edmonton as we start the third quarter.
Complete domination by the Thunderbirds there in that first half.
Yeah, it was one-sided game. They got up to a huge lead early and then basically just played even after that.
Hopefully Coach Mitchell for Calgary gave him the old Newt Rockney speech at halftime and get them fired up, and hopefully they play this one for the Gipper.
Yeah, exactly. With only 16 minutes to go, they're going to need it. So Ross Sheppard inbounds the ball. Champagny's going to take the ball at the point. He's going to give it down to Blake in the right baseline. They go into Tron immediately in the low post, and he overshoots it. It's going to be rebounded by number 10, Dura, the point guard. He brings it up, fires it down to Minhas on the right wing, looking inside to Sahota, but Tron's playing good defense in that 2-3 zone. Then they're going to swing it around over to Emery, back to Sahota. Shoots a little jumper from about 16 feet out, and they got him on the elbow, so he's going to go to the line.
And that's the one time where the referees this weekend has protected the shooter. Hasn't watched the ball going through the hoop. It actually, referee Marshall watched the shooter for 3 seconds afterwards there, and good call. I don't say that too much, but yeah, Bill made the right call there.
Yeah, so Sahota's going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, he shouldn't be floating that three-point line. I think Calgary has any chance to come back in this game. They need him in the post.
He misses the first shot, but yeah, he's a versatile player, but boy, he's much more effective down low. The percentages for a player that good are much higher when you're right next to the hoop. Second free throw is up and good to cut the lead to 53-35. And now a little full court pressure.
Whoa.
And wow, Champagne almost threw it away, but Bingham did a good job to save the long pass over the top. And now Blake's going to set the offense. A little shake, a little bake, a little turnover.
And oftentimes that's the way it works. Too much shake, too much bake. Go back on D.
Yeah, absolutely. So here comes Dura now. Swings over to Emery at the top, about 35 feet out. Now to
handed it off to him.
Minhas, who drives the left side. He misses, but Sahota picks up the shot, picks up the rebound, and hits a little turnaround jumper a la Pat Ewing on the baseline from about 16 feet.
Back in the day.
Now,
missed him by the...
Wow. Full court pressure. Sheppard breaks it, and Champagny gets a layup as LVP gets it in quickly over the top of the press all the way down. They're going to set up in the half-court offense now. Emery on the wing. He misses, but Dura fights for the offensive board, and Minhas eventually secures it, kicks it back out to Pert, who jacks a three from the left wing and gets nothing but the glass. Nice rebound, though, by Dura to lay it in.
Rebound? I thought that was a pass, wasn't it?
I'm sorry. Pert will get the assist on that, I guess, off the Larry Bird-esque backboard pass.
It's all physics. Angle of instance equals angle of reflection. And
full court pressure broken again. A little more trouble, but wow. Sahota just pinned it on the backboard. Unfortunately, LVP wasn't able to secure the rebound, and Tron had a shot pinned against the board. It looks like Buckner picked up the shot, laid it in, and got the foul, so he's going to go to the line.
I think Lester B, we're celebrating that big block there, and no one picked up the ball, and Buckner was Johnny on the spot, and easy two once again, and I got fouled basically as the ball was going through the hoop there, so
yeah, and
another wasted possession for Calgary.
Yeah, that's too bad. They made a great play, and we're unable. And now the shot was missed by Buckner, but the rebound went off the foot of Sahota out of bounds, so it's going to turn over to Ross Sheppard with a 57-39 lead and 6:10 to go in the third quarter.
Right now, he just looks out of sorts. Oh,
wow.
Great inbounds play by the T-Birds to get Champagny the ball. Another easy layup.
Yeah, they got it to him right under the hoop, and he laid it in uncontested to give them a 20-point lead now.
These guys don't have to take outside shots. They're getting layups every time they touch the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the first quarter, easy look after easy look. Pearson misses a shot. Ross Sheppard pushes the ball. Now looking to work it around in the half court. Blake on the left wing. Once again, that head fake, body fake, everything fake, and he stays.
Hardaway.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't really go anywhere half the time. And Bingham hits a nice shot from the top of the key for 2 more points.
He's pretty happy about that shot. Running back, smiling.
We got Dura driving baseline now. He's going to miss it, and Buckner tries to secure the rebound and does. Gets it over to Bingham, who brings it up the court.
To save the ball.
Bingham pushing it up the floor. Doesn't see anything, though. He's going to get it to Buckner. Swing around to Champagny, who slashes to the rim, and no help defense being played by Pearson. The shot's missed, however, and Pearson's able to secure it. But nobody steps up. The first man is beaten, and he just goes all the way to the rim.
Somehow Lester B's got to find a way to play a little bit of help defense, as you were saying. It's the easy layup drill.
Speaking of easy layups,
Yeah.
actually that wasn't really all that easy. A great spinning underneath kind of step under by Pert. Gets it through the traffic and gets it to fall. So 61-41 is our score with 4:46 to go. And a turnover by Ross Sheppard against the full court press is going to give it back to LBP.
Finally, the pressure of Lester B paid off. First turnover, one of the first couple turnovers of this half so far.
Yeah, it seemed like they only had effective pressure in the first half when Ross Sheppard got lazy. So that was the first time they really turned it over, I think, in quite some time. Now, Minhas is going to look on the left side to drive. He's going to get a screen now from Sahota and shoot the little jumper that's short and rebounded by Tron to Champagny. Long length of the course pass to Bingham, who has to back it out now in the left wing. Tron's posting up. He's got it on the left block. Little drop step.
Great footwork by the big man there.
It was. Unfortunately, didn't go. So Dura's going to clear the ball. Now down into Sahota. Back to Minhas on the left wing. Another pick and roll. Takes it into the middle. Wow, into a lot of traffic, and he gets rejected.
Wall there.
Absolutely.
Right
Cleared off.
Great move to get there, but didn't quite finish.
Yeah, he just ran into a wall of humanity. Now Bingham on the left wing.
Oh, it looked like he had a shot there. Pass it up.
Passed it to Buckner, who swings it around, and Champagny lost his concentration. The ball squirted through his hands and out of bounds. He's wiping his hands.
Looking at his hands like there was something wrong there.
You betrayed me, hands. So it's going to turn over to LBP.
Yeah.
Inbounds pass, remarkably quiet gym, but I guess with a 20-point spread, we got a lot of empty seats here too for a semifinal game. It's uncharacteristic, especially after that first semifinal game. Whoa, Minhas, that shot from the hip is inconsistent at best, I'd say. He airballs one from the 3-point line.
Almost like the defender got a hand on it. It came up about 5 feet short. So
he's knocked down a couple of those, and you see him shoot that, you think there's no way, and he knocks down a couple, and you think, well, maybe it works for him, but obviously consistency just can't happen when you shoot it like that. Now down into Buckner. Wow, a nice little. That was like Chris Webber-esque. He kind of dropped the shoulder and spun in the low post, got right to the rim and fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Using the Calgary play as a spinner there and his momentum, and Brad Smith was right there to make the call. Who, by the way, has made some pretty strong calls today.
He's doing a heck of a job.
A young and upcoming ref, Saskatoon.
As Scott Ferguson commented at halftime, he thought that Smith had blown the whistle 3 times in the first half. So you got to like the guys who let him play.
Those guys from Moose Jaw, old school down there.
Absolutely. Buckner unable to make both free throws. He only gets 1 of 2. So it's 62-41 with 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. LBP is going to work the half-court set with Minhas over to Dura, who's going to drive the right wing. Finds Mo Muhammad underneath, who loses the handle. And it's going to turn over. As mentioned, Mo Muhammad is checked in, as has number 12, Holmes. Oh, now they're going to bring Holmes out and replace him with number 13, Mark Watson.
Number 20 looks like he's got a lot of energy. And if I was coach, I would put him up on one of these guards for Ross Sheppard.
Yeah,
put some ball pressure on here.
Yeah, they're going to have to generate some kind of ball pressure if they want to get back into this game. And Blake just dribbling around and shoots a brick.
Where did that shot come from?
Yeah, it hit the backboard, then the bottom of the rim, and just kind of thud. So now Minhas from the left wing down to Sahota, who tries to kick it back out, but sloppy pass to Champagny, who gives the length of the. Yep. Yeah, we just need a tape recorder. Length of the course pass, easy layup.
Turnover.
Yep.
Long pass, layup.
Yep.
That one just happened to be right-handed, though. Most of them come on the left-hand side. So
this is true.
Right-hand layup, left-hand layup. You can make them both.
Variety is the spice of life. So now Pearson almost turns it over. Sahota gets the ball finally in the low post. Tries a tough shot over top of Hodge, who's checked in.
Forced one up on the Twin Towers there. That didn't even hit rim, did it?
No, it didn't hit rim. Hodge able to secure it, get it to Bingham, who weaves his way through the Red Sea. And now, wow. Hodge goes all the way to the hoop, spotted by Buckner on a great cut. Great look.
Great trailer there. Number 40, Dane Hodge. And Buckner found his partner down there for, yet again, another easy layup.
Yeah, and that Minhas misses the shot. Rebounded by Sahota. Misses. He gets his own rebound, and he's going to get a 3-point opportunity as the follow goes.
Yeah, Lester B looks a little deflated right now. They don't even they don't look like they want to be on the prairies.
No, they don't. And you figure that, LCB Pearson's from Calgary, so most of the people they know are probably from Saskatchewan originally. They probably heard all the horror stories about what it's like to be out here and have succumbed to the frigid temperatures. I don't know. Edmonton, not quite the highway out of Saskatoon as Edmonton is, so maybe they haven't heard as much, and they're more into the experience.
That's got to be it. It just looks like a different team out there right now. We both did this game last night, and I'm not sure if this is their junior team right now but they sure aren't playing very well right now.
Well, they're lifeless. So with a minute 43 to go in the third quarter, Edmonton has a commanding 66-44 lead, and Blake is on the left wing, working against Pert, who stops him with a lot of body contact there. Kicks over to Buckner, who's going to take it into the middle. He's got a patented little power move into the lane, shoots a short little jumper to gets it to go.
Good body control there by Buckner, a little leaning floater.
On the other end, we've got a foul on Edmonton as Mark Watson, number 13, takes it hard to the hole. And Buckner's really shown some nice versatility in the post and also on the wing. He's tried to launch a few outside shots, haven't really gone down or haven't really looked all that good, but anything inside the paint, whether it be from the wing or from the post, he's got a pretty good touch.
I think he's getting some tips from his older brother playing down at the University of Richmond on a full ride.
Former BRIT MVP, wasn't he, his brother?
Former BRIT MVP, yeah. Yeah, he comes by it honestly, I guess.
And Watson is able to knock down a pair of free throws to cut the lead to 68-46. A minute 20 to go in the third quarter. Now the full court pressure looks like a 2-2-1, and it's effective as Edmonton throws it away. Turnover. LVP comes back with Pert pushing the ball hard down the court. He takes it all the way to the rim. Shifts hands, nice left-handed finish, beautiful layup by Pert.
Shuck and jive there by DJ Pert. That's more like it. That's the player that we saw last night.
And maybe he can provide some energy and spark. He's an explosive player, but this time the press easily broken by the Thunderbirds and Champagny. Who else lays it in?
Ross Sheppard just shredded that press there, and
now a
bad pass.
Turnover of their own. Buckner intercepts the ball, takes it hard to the rim. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
When he puts his mind to it, he takes the basket. He takes the ball to the basket very hard, and always seems to come out on top.
Yeah, he came swooping in there. It didn't even look like they had. It looked like just a man-to-man press with just Champagny playing his man, and they tried to throw a long court pass, and Buckner came swooping in, intercepted it at half court. He can cover a lot of ground with those 6'6" legs, I guess. Well, I guess he's 6'6" in total. His legs aren't 6'6". That'd be crazy.
Comes up short on the front end of his free throws. Working on his form as the ref gives him the ball. That's better.
Second one up and in. Pert's going to push it up. Minhas in the right corner. He's going to look down to the low post, swing it around to Pert. He's going to try a little crossover into the lane. Shoots a fadeaway and rims out. Champagny now pushing it the other way. He doesn't find anything. Gives it to Bingham, who launches the shot from the left wing. Three-pointer no good, and Buckner flies in again from nowhere to grab a great offensive rebound and reset for the Timberwolves, the Thunderbirds.
He came from nowhere, came swooping in and grabbed that board. He's probably pretty close to a triple-double today.
He's got to be close. He's made some
double-double. Sorry, he hasn't been passing too much.
Well, I don't know. He's made some long outlet passes on the rebound to give layups. He may be close to a triple-double. In the meantime, here they're scrambling, trying to get some shots as the quarter ends, and they're not able to get a shot off.
Getting a bit scrambly there the last 2 or 3 minutes, but both teams applied a little bit of pressure and. Score after 3 quarters right now. Edmonton 71, Lester B. Pearson 48. Boy, oh boy, with these 8-minute quarters, 23-point deficit, pretty tough to come back from.
Yeah, you hate to say that it's over, especially because then people tune out and then we're talking to ourselves. So, anything's possible, but it's going to take a complete reversal and a complete collapse by Ross Sheppard for this one to turn around.
Now, I'm not sure about you people listening in cyberspace, but I'm partnered right now with an ex-BRIT champion back in 1990, old Walter Murray squad. That was the first Saskatoon team to win BRIT in 20 years up to that point. Now, comparing experiences, you've been teaching here at BRIT now or at Bedford Road for 3 years now. Did you realize how much work went into this as a player in Saskatoon?
Well, it's funny, when you play in the tournament, you show up when you're supposed to play, and you love the fans and all the neat things that you get. You don't really think about it. And then being here teaching in the school, and you see how much work actually goes into it. And it's almost overwhelming. I mean, there's some people here that put in an ungodly amount of time and effort and hours into this thing, and I would find it completely overwhelming to put on a show like this.
Well, just between you and me, that year you had my vote for MVP. I thought you lit it up there in the final and hit the big shots when they needed it.
Well,
Kenny Morris got he was given one there that maybe he shouldn't have.
I carried that guy. Whatever happened to him, eh?
Well, I don't know what he's been doing. He may have played pro over in Europe, but he's a big-time lawyer in Toronto now.
Perhaps he's listening.
Perhaps. Well, if he's out there.
A shout-out.
Kenny M. Big shout-out to Kenny M.
All right, we've started the fourth quarter here. 71-48 is our score. Down deep into Sahota, he tries a little turnaround jumper, strong off the glass, and it's going to turn over. No, it's going to stay with LBP. The ball went out of bounds. And checking in is number 44 for Ross Sheppard. Sean Sheppard.
Sean Sheppard for Ross Sheppard.
It's amazing.
Maybe it's Sean Ross Sheppard.
It could be. Emery launches a three from the top. It's off. Campbell Collegiate, they've got like 3 Campbells. 2 of their coaches and manager are Campbell. I started to think a prerequisite for teaching at the school. As Ironmonger goes all the way to the rim.
I think LBJ took that possession off there.
Wow, talk about no defense. Ironmonger went coast to coast, and everybody just kind of stood and watched him go by.
That looked like the warm-up before the game.
Well, it's typical of the way LBP's been playing defense. Pert takes it hard to the hole, but he turns it over, and now Bingham comes up the left wing. A little crossover, and he's going to get the layup attempt. It misses, and again, not much defense from Pearson, as I think they may have thrown in the towel.
Well, I think right now the score could be worse right now. It's flattering Lester B.
Good, and Sahota gets the ball in the low post, gets the ball to go, and Pearson turns it over, almost turns it over, but not quite. They keep with the pressure, and now Ross Sheppard gets it over the top. They're going to run their half-court offense.
And that's all they're doing, really, is just throwing the ball over the top of the press. And they're content right now to use some clock and set up in the half-court.
Yeah, we got Ironmonger working it around to Bingham now on the right wing against his own defense. Buckner now on the low, gets it out to Ironmonger. His shot is a three-point attempt is blocked, and here comes Minhas the other way. He should have given it up to, well, I say he should have given it up to Pert for the easy layup, but he is fouled. It looks like it's going to be before the shot, however. He got the shot to go down.
Oh.
But they wave it off and they say, "No, sir, you're inbounding it." Probably because he should have hit the open man and didn't. You can't reward that kind of play. You got to give it to him on the side.
Maybe you're right, but I guess Ironmonger with that blocked shot thought he had to redeem himself. But
speaking of BRIT memories, I think Sean McLean knocked one of mine back in my face that I attempted, whack, going the other way off a three-pointer, and that's never good. You can take being swatted inside, but when a three-pointer gets knocked back in your face, that's not good.
No.
That's not good.
Although he was a junior national team player, so it wasn't just some schmo.
There you go. And Pearson turned it over on the other end. They weren't able to take advantage of the play. Sheppard comes back down the floor, and they're going to turn it over as well. Ball's going to go over to Lester B. Pearson with 5:53 left to go in the third quarter, and a comfortable 73-50 margin for Ross Sheppard.
In fact, right now I'm surprised Coach Dave Youngs hasn't put in some more subs.
Yeah, it's almost time to clear the benches, get these guys rested up. They've got a final to play at 9 o'clock tonight. And at this point, you have to think that the first semifinal was a hotly contested battle between Hansworth and
Campbell there.
Campbell. So there's got to be a lot of tired legs, and if you can get your starters some rest, you should start to think about doing that. As Pearson misses and Edmonton's going to clear it out and take it down the floor here. Over to Champagny, down into Buckner in the low post, back to Champagny on the right wing. He's going to launch a three that's short-rimmed. Watson rebounds for Pearson, and he pushes it up to Dura, up the right sideline. Dura looks to get it to Sahota at the top of the key. He shuffles it over to Thibault, who misses a short jumper, and Buckner picks up the rebound.
Theriault, left-handed shot, almost fell there. Haven't seen him too much today. Must have been coach's bad book somehow.
He's made a few appearances off the bench, but yeah, it's not a whole lot of time for him. Missed shot by Sheppard. Minhas has the ball on the right wing. He's going to get it to Mark Watson. Nice crossover, nice quick move down the lane, but he's going to lose the handle. Turn it over. Here comes Ross Sheppard. They're just going to slow it down, give it to Champagny, run some clock.
That seems to be happening a lot today with Leicester. We make a good move and they just can't finish.
Yeah, you only got half the equation. Now a little step back jumper by Blake, front rim. It looks like it's off Buckner. They're going to LBP is going to throw it in, and into the game is Kyle Winter making the first appearance today for Lester B. Pearson, in for Mark Watson.
Buckner sure had good position down there underneath the offensive board, and he's tough to stop. Another great inbounds play.
Yeah, they seem to be really good at running those inbounds plays to get guys right to the front of the rim for uncontested layups, and they just got another one. 75-50 is the score. We got an offensive foul.
Little elbow thrown by number 21, Robbie Sihota. A little frustrated, I think, and I think that's just from the first 3 quarters there. He hasn't had a good game today.
No, he hasn't, and his team hasn't. They've been flat, and he did win the slam dunk contest, returning champion, so he can go home with that. But even if you don't win, you like to be competitive, and you like to finish off with a good effort. You hate to, as Tron goes baseline and has it swatted by Sihota, rebounded by Sheppard, Ironmonger offensive board, and he's going to lose it. But you hate to think that you left here with anything other than leaving it all on the floor, and I think that Pearson has left some on the floor. Although Minhas drops the 3 from the hip, cutting the lead to 22 points with 3:44 to go in the fourth quarter.
When his shot goes in, it is nothing but net. The mesh barely moved on that shot.
Well, it's got some serious arc on it. Comes down with some mist on it from the heavens.
Oh, he's not looking to shoot down there. Wide open. Ross Sheppard's content just to pass the ball and get the ball inside.
Buckner kind of forced that move in the low post, but he's going to get rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. And looking at these two teams, I got to say, it's been like apples and oranges, really.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
Apples
Scott.
and oranges.
It has been like apples and oranges out there.
You can't compare the two.
Not today, no. Not today. Yeah, Buckner makes the first one there. 76-53, 3:26 to go in the game. And Ross Sheppard is going to the final once again here at BRIT.
Yeah.
Unless a miracle happens that I'm not sure if it's possible to get many shots up in 3 minutes.
Well, the Houston Oilers and the Buffalo Bills, but I don't see it happening here.
They're trying to get the shots up. One pass and shoot.
There, that three-pointer was a shot from right behind the arc. Unfortunately, it went 24 feet, and the three-point line is 21-6, so it cleared up by a long ways. Tipped out, though, by Ross Sheppard, so Pearson's going to get another shot from the left wing. Minhas drives hard to the hoop, and he's hacked pretty hard by Buckner. He's going to go to the line for 2 free throws in a 77-53 game.
Oh, there's some confusion here with the call. I think at first referee Brad Smith called it before the shot. He was passing, but I guess enough complaining with the young official will change his call.
Yeah, he's got to stick to his guns there. First free throw is up and good by Minhas.
He's holding that. He's got a real nice follow through. Likes to hold after every shot.
Parts of his shot look okay, like the follow through, but others like the shooting it off the shoulder and the hip and the sideways rotation aren't quite there yet. And he misses the second one, rebounded by Buckner, who's got a lot of rebounds today. He's really been the Windex man for Edmonton, to use a horrible cliche.
Whoa. Little getting scrappy down on the post there.
Yeah, and Champagny takes advantage as he runs a bit of a give and go, takes it down the lane, gets the hoop and one foul.
I think there's a little bit of extra action going in the key between Buckner and number 22 for Pearson.
It's Emery, I believe.
Was that Emery? Yeah. Everyone was watching that, and Champagny just snuck behind the defense for a nice backdoor cut, easy layup.
And he makes the free throw to extend the lead to 80-54. And, you really hope LBP can make this respectable. You hate to see a 30-point spread in a semifinal. Rebound now off a missed shot by Ironmonger, gets it to Champagny. He's going to bring the ball up the sideline.
Tron's calling for the alley-oop on the way down, but I think Champagny made the smart play and looked him off.
Yeah, you want to make the smart play. You want to be sharp, even in a blowout game. You know you got a game tonight. And you hate to get sloppy because you hate for that to carry over. And that's sort of the danger of a semifinal like this. We talked about the fresh legs, but on the other hand, do you have a little bit of a mental letdown thinking that you've coasted in, as opposed to having to play sharp and on top of your game for 32 minutes? Sihota shoots about an 18-footer, and it's going to drop down.
That one almost hit the roof.
It did. He had great arc on that shot. gets it to go, 80-56 with 2 minutes to go. And Champagny's going to bring the ball up over to Bingham. He's looking inside, doesn't say anything. Tron's got the ball at the 3-point line. Ironmonger and now Champagny. Tron at the top of the key, swings it to Bingham on the left side, down the middle. And Sahota took a big swat at the ball and didn't quite get it, but he's going to pick up a foul. And
there was no defense on the perimeter there. He walked around there, went in the paint, and got a foul call for him. He's got that first quick step that he blows by guys, but he didn't even need that quick step on that time.
It seems like most of these perimeter players for Ross Sheppard have that first quick step. And the key to beating them, I mean, boy, you have to collapse and at least make them dish off. Like, LBP hasn't even made them have to find the big guys on the help. They really haven't rotated even the first part of your rotation, much less the second and third defensive rotation you'd expect to see from a top caliber team.
Boy, this game sure surprised me.
It did. So 82-56 as
Dave Young
Bingham, makes the free
finally
throws.
goes to his bench, and he's got one starter out there right now.
Yeah, that one starter is Bingham, and he's surrounded by a plethora of substitutes. Now number 21 has the ball. Jaycock. Ye has the ball at the top of the key now, kicks it over to Bingham, who's going to just kind of hold some clock. He's going to now jock a shot from the top. Almost rebounded by Sheppard, number 44, but it's going to go over to 10 for Pearson, who dribbles all the way down the length of the court, short jumper off.
I think guys out there are just still right now trying to pad their stats a little bit. Every time they get the ball, they want to put it up.
Get on that score sheet, baby. It's not official until you're on the score sheet. At least pick up a foul, I guess. Ironmonger trying to work the two-man game with Sheppard.
Put it up, young man.
Now over to
the ball. You won't be playing. May not get as many minutes tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Number 21 shoots the nice jumper from the free throw line. He gets the shot to go. That's Jaycock. So the last minute of this ugly semifinal it's mercifully almost over.
Oh.
Minhas basically puts an exclamation point on Pearson's day with an air ball three-pointer.
And we had a perfect vantage point of that. And as soon as the ball left his hand, it was short. Not only was it short, it was 3 feet wide.
Yeah, it was. We're running out of descriptions to describe air ball shots here.
You Calgary people out there listening, if you're thinking it can't be that bad, yes, it was today.
Yeah, it was a stinker. And so we mercifully tick down the final 25 seconds with the T-Birds just working it around. And now Sean Sheppard fires it to, I'm not sure who that is in the first row of the stands. It's one of the coaches for tonight's game. It looks like he's got a clipboard taking notes.
That looks like the coach for Cranbrook.
Yeah.
He's got some soft hands over there. Made a nice catch.
So 14 seconds to go. 84-58 is our score.
Looks like Calgary's looking for that last shot.
They are holding it for one. You don't want to give the T-Birds a chance to score one more, I guess. And now a little left-handed hook shot by Thibault is off, rebounded by Jaycock.
Throw it up there.
And Ironmonger dribbles out the game, and mercifully this one is over. 84-58 is our score.
And could have been a lot worse. Ross Sheppard down the stretch missed a few layups, but on the same token, so did Lester B.
It could have been. So how do you feel about the final tonight?
Well, it's going to be one heck of a final. Both teams have a great inside game, and I'm real excited to see the guard matchup between North Vancouver and Ross Sheppard.
Yeah, that should be a great matchup. We're going to pick up the third place game at 7:30 here. It's going to be our next broadcast, scheduled to start at 7:30. So that'll be our third place game. So you can tune in then. And
before we go, I just got to give a quick shout out to Coach Corey Daw, and also to a Bedford player, Morgan Genie, who's sitting at home right now with a broken wrist. He suffered in yesterday's game. So get better, Morgan, and we'll see you in the gym soon.
Sounds good. We are out for now.
I had a lot of fun here, Scott. Thanks.
It was a blast.